Hello, ladies, and thank you for tuning in. This is step one of our training series on how to get your business started. So, every single step along the way is going to include an informational and instructional video and an assignment. These are not going to be hard, they're not intended to be hard. This work and this business really is not a hard one. It's just about knowing exactly what to do and how to be consistent. And so that's what we're going to do. This is a journey, and I'm so glad that you decided to tag along with me. I have been working this system myself the past couple of weeks to make sure that it works. I've also got a couple of consultants that I have targeted and specifically asked to work the system with me so that they can show their results and you too can see that even you can do it. So whether you're brand new to the business, whether you've been around for years, or whether you just haven't had a chance to really start your business, now is the time. It doesn't matter where you're at now. What matters is what you plan to do now. So in step number one, what we're going to be doing is starting the process of learning how to book appointments. And of course, every step along the way is going to explain how all of this works. So I promise if you just stick with me and follow the instructions for each step, it will all make sense when we get to the very end, okay? So step number one has two parts to it. The first part is simply planning out your schedule. The best way to get customers in our particular business is to have customers try the product, okay? And so we need a time frame where we can have customers do that. Usually it takes about 90 minutes to hold a full appointment with a customer. Even if it's a group of a couple of girlfriends, it still takes about 90 minutes. And so what I would like you to do right now, your first assignment, is to plan your schedule. I want you to look at your schedule, and I need you to pick one day each week over the next 4 weeks where you have a solid 2 hour time frame available. So for instance, for me, this week, maybe I pick Saturday, December 28th. And my time slot is going to be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then next week, I'm going to pick Monday, December 30th, and my time slot is going to be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The following week, my time slot is going to be on Tuesday night, which happens to be when our group here in Omaha meets on Tuesday nights, and my time slot is going to be from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The following week after that, I'm going to pick a Saturday. So it could be the same day every single week. It could be a different day each week. It could be the same date each week. Maybe it's Saturday each time, but maybe it's different time frames. Does not matter. The bottom line is pull out your calendar, plan your schedule. Solid 2 hours each week where you are going to commit to working your business and where you can possibly see clients. That is the first step, is knowing what your schedule is, okay? So that's your first assignment. Again, 2 hours a week, 2 solid hours together each week for the next 4 weeks. So pick those out first. The second thing you're going to do with that is you're going to plan, if you had appointments on those days and those times, where would you hold them at? Would you have it in your home? Do you have an apartment that has access to a clubhouse? Or does your building have, sometimes buildings have those special, I think they call them like bonus rooms or whatever. Sometimes they're in the basement, and it just happens to be an open area where you can set a table and some chairs. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy or extraordinary. Really, all you need is a little bit of space. A kitchen table works perfect. A dining room table is great. So you need a table and you need chairs. Enough for about 5 or 6 people to sit at if possible. So I have a room in my home where the table comes with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chairs. But then I went out and got some extra chairs from an old table that I used to have, like a card table that I used to have that had 4 chairs. And so sometimes I just grab those extra chairs and pull them up right here along this table. And so that's where I can hold my party. You can also attend your local success meeting. A lot of times those have spaces that are already set up and ready for you, and people who teach the classes. That helps. That'll be discussed in a later step. Here's another option for you as well, is a lot of times what I do is I talk to people at local coffee shops, people who manage or own local scooters and Crane Coffee and different things like that, where you can go in and you can sit down and meet with clients there. So those are all different options. So again, step one, number one is to plan out your schedule, 2-hour time slots when you're available once a week for the next 4 weeks. Step number two, think about where it is you want to hold those appointments at. That's your very first step. Get that done. Let me know when you're finished. Send me a text, a Facebook message, something, anything. Let me know when you've got that done, and I will send you the link to step number two. And together we are going to rock out this business and have a fantastic start to the new year. Have a great day.